1951. The Geiger counter was the only sound keeping Dr. Lena Mercer tethered to the present, its steady clicking a cold, precise reminder of how fragile this moment was, how close she was to losing everything she had worked for. Outside the thick, reinforced glass of the command module, the Nevada desert stretched endlessly under a moonless sky, a dead world of dust and secrets. The wind had died, leaving only the occasional whisper of shifting sand. Shadows stretched across the barren landscape, carving grotesque, impossible shapes. It was August 2006, and Lena stood on restricted government ground, Site Echo 19, a facility buried 40 miles northwest of Groom Lake, a place the U.S. Army wanted erased from history. She was hunting ghosts, not the ethereal kind, the ones of rumor, memory, and family legacy, but ghosts in uniform. For 55 years, no one had dared investigate what had happened to the 7 U.S. Army reconnaissance troopers who vanished here during a classified weapons test in 1951. The official explanation had been swift, brutal, and brutally simple. Training accident. 2 words that had destroyed careers, ruined reputations, silenced families, and classified every shred of truth under layers of redacted ink. But Lena Mercer, military historian, physicist, and granddaughter of the youngest member of the squad, never accepted it. Not for a second. She had spent half her life digging through old records, satellite anomalies, and obscure flight logs. She had painstakingly reconstructed assignments, personnel transfers, and quiet disappearances. Every footnote, every erased or altered entry in military archives whispered a question that had never been answered. 7 men who walked into Echo 19 and never walked out again. Tonight she had one chance left. A 3-day permit, limited funding, and a sinking feeling that she was already being watched. "Doc, you're going to want to see this." The voice came from Ethan Cole, her field engineer, a silent, meticulous man with the haunted stare of someone who had spent too many years buried in top-secret work. He stood beside the ground-penetrating radar station, staring at the screen as if afraid to blink. Lena moved closer, her pulse quickened. At first, the monitor displayed nothing but random static, the kind of noise she had spent decades learning to ignore. Then faintly, shapes emerged, hard angles, rectangular geometry, sharp lines beneath the desert floor, lower levels, a structure. A buried bunker.